that's how the strategy works every single trade, right?
There's lots of reasons for the bears to say, okay, let's come back and rebalance.
Stay smart, stay ready, stay profitable.
All right. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. We didn't even go anywhere. Me and Alex didn't. We're just switching right over to the other screen. So hopefully everyone's still here for this iteration of the Profit Panel on Friday. Welcome in, everybody, from Shane's audience. And this is the Profit Panel. So I got to do a couple things, guys, and finish up this webinar we just worked on. So I'm going to let you guys take it from here.
Yeah. How many people have gotten here real quick, Blake?
So right now, let me know if you need a link or anything, but we've got 233 so far. Wow. And welcome. It's going to double. So,
well, yeah, welcome. I know we probably have a lot of new faces.
We do.
Welcome, everyone. And let me know. Talk to us in the chat, man. My name is Alex. Jeff. I'm sure you know.
I'm Jeff.
Wow. Yeah. So let's look at what's up. Good afternoon. What's up, Andy? Andy, Miami. Nice to see you. Vladdy, I love you too. Got some people from Tucson. Wow. Good to see everyone here. Say hi. Keep on saying hi. All right. So first up, CPI numbers. Jeff, you're the macro guy. What's going on with those? Did we have CPI today? Wasn't CPI today?
Yeah.
That's right. We were pretty cool. The CPI numbers, they were expecting 3.1. They came in at 3.0, so the market gaps up. And really, we're trading at the very top of that range in the S&P. So they had the spike up, they pulled back, and now they're just trading in a very, very small sideways band from there on. If you want me to kind of show you that, let me
for sure.
Show.
What's up, Seraphine? Nancy?
There. So this is the S&P. This is a 30-minute chart. And you can see that big green bar right. Oh, we're not showing it. Sorry. There it is.
Okay, cool.
All righty.
I'm multitasking. I got you, though.
So that big green bar was the CPI this morning. And we were down here right around the 67.96. They shot it up to 68.35. Then they pulled back into the open, and then they've gotten to the high, and they've just stayed on that high. They have not moved off that puppy dog.
Wow, so, look at that gap up today, though, man. Woo!
Yeah, the SPY. Yeah. So, but even the Russell is still trading. It's not at its highest, a little higher than its midpoint. The Dow is really the stronger one. They just took out that high and just took off. I mean, here's the Dow, and it kind of pulled back a little bit, but it just continued to shoot up, even though it's moving sideways for the past couple hours.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, things moved up. Even gold that got hammered again last night is basically back up to where it almost started out last night. I mean, it's back up to 41.31, so which is nice. And I think gold's waiting on the Fed.
GLD is a little bad though, but I guess that's just lag in the futures probably.
Well, I mean, even GLD. If you look at GLD, I mean, from this morning, it was up here at 379. It gapped down to 372. And
I saw that.
Then it's shot right back up to kind of where we were yesterday. So
dude, there is some stuff happening behind the scenes on this.
Yeah.
With this gold movement, I feel like with the futures.
But I think they're really kind of waiting on what the Fed's going to do next week. I mean, I think everybody understands they're probably going to cut rates by a quarter point. I get that.
Yeah.
But I think they're going to be hanging on how many feet Powell can stick into his mouth, and then kind of go from there. I think he's going to kind of blow off inflation and start focusing more on job numbers and everything like that. And I think that's where his focus is going to be. And I don't know how the market's going to react to that. I mean, besides this morning that we had CPI come out, we even had the S&P Global Manufacturing Index come out at 945, and it was better than expected. And with that, I mean, I think the market finally said, hey, we got some news to chew on. And I think next week the Fed's going to come out. But what's cool, I was checking this also, they're actually going to put out GDP and PCE at the end of the month, like they usually do. So you'll have 3 numbers for the month. You'll have CPI, GDP, and PCE. And the GDP number is actually important because this is going to be the first look at how the third quarter ended. So,
well, also what's going to be interesting about GDP, so I studied econ in college, but I don't remember much about it. But I do remember, I do remember GDP is part. So isn't this crazy, folks? This is the insane thing about GDP is that the government sector fundamentally is not growth oriented for a country. Actually, it's taking tax money out of the coffers of regular people, the private sector, and putting it into government. But government spending is accounted for in GDP. Now we've cut government spending, I believe. I was reading this thing from Besant. He says that I forget what the numbers were, but that we've cut a significant portion of government spending over the last quarter. So that's what's interesting is how does GDP hold up with dropping government spending? I'm very curious to see those numbers. Because if it's good, that's just like that kind of proves what these numbers are showing, that the economy under Trump is actually, yes, it's going to be hard to, reorganize it, but it actually is working fairly well.
But they only added the government spending like 10 years ago, right?
Is that recent? Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah. Was that a post 08 thing? They were just like, let's juice these numbers a little bit.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They added the government spending, and that's when the economists kind of went berserk on them. They're just like, you can't do that. I mean, you're taking our tax money and spending it and saying that that's part of our economy. That's not true. and they argued it and they lost. So, but yeah, the government spending is in there. If they've slowed government spending, then yeah, exactly. Does that slow GDP down?
Right.
And that's going to be a falsehood right there.
Right. Because government it extracts from the economy. It does not, any, no matter if they invest in a new Boeing, they're taking that money from you to do that.
Well, not only that, but they get corporate taxes too. So they're taking their corporate tax and just turning around and giving it back to them. Say here. So it's just churn and burn of cash.
Yeah. It's such a false metric. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
So everybody get out of that Apple position. So this is unfortunately one of the there's about usually under a handful of 5 days per year that Apple moves more than 1%, and today was one of them. They started. They said basically they're shipping their US built AI servers ahead of schedule. So that's what caused them to jump today. So go ahead and get out of that before we get too close to market close here. Sorry about that, folks. Didn't work out for my cash flow club either. Unfortunately, didn't work out for my account either. I was fairly confident that we would stay under that, but lo and behold, can't win them all, I guess. It sucks. I really thought Apple would continue to just kind of churn this week. I did not expect this news to soar it. But that being said, I'm curious. So let's see what other big news. Anything else happened big today? We got no earnings, obviously. Tonight, I don't think, right? There's no earnings.
No, there's nothing. Even on Monday, everything is after the bell. No, is it? Yeah.
Keurig, Dr. Pepper's, if anybody cares about that. But yeah, most of the stuff's after the bell.
Yeah.
Monday, we're going to have, I'll pull this up for everyone. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab that screen from you.
All right.
Can you tap me in there, Blake? Is he still here?
I hope he is.
No, it doesn't look like. Oh, there. Okay, cool. Everybody can see that. There you go. Thanks, man. Any good companies before? To not really anything exciting. We have Apple next week on Thursday. SoFi might be a fun one to play. I think we might be able to try to do some like fun stuff. We'll look at the expected range and stuff maybe on Monday for SoFi. See if we can get a little winner in there. DR Horton will be interesting because of the home building stuff and the rates. I mean, they're dropping a little bit. I saw, refinances have gone up since we had that.
And as strong as Bloom Energy is I think it's going to be Tuesday night, isn't it?
Let's look. Yep. Before the opens, after the. Oh yeah, look. Enphase too. A lot of it, and a lot of it's like a couple of energy companies.
Yeah.
Visa, EA could be fun. I like video games. Anybody play video games here? I'm all about that civilization.
I used to play Space Invaders.
Nice. Jason, definitely close out that Apple trade. Everybody, don't let it expire between the strikes, or you're going to risk getting a sign. You'll be on the share. You're on the hook for a lot. So we're
going to have Microsoft, Google, and Meta come out next week, and Boeing. That's on the 29th.
Wow, yeah. Next week is a stacked one. We'll have to do some earnings focuses. There might be a lot of stuff coming in next week, folks. Pay attention to with the scanner. Pay attention to stuff coming in. I saw Vladdy. We'll look at Palantir. But pay attention to all these companies that are coming up to report. See which flows are coming in on the scanner. There's probably going to be a lot of hedging, so it might be some mixed and conflicting signals. But if we do end up seeing something that's really, really strong either way, we'll try and do something.
Yeah, there's some puts coming in on SMCI too. All of a sudden.
Yeah. When's Palantir? Because Vladdy here was saying Palantir. I don't. When are their earnings?
PLTR. They're on Monday, November 3rd.
Okay, so a little far away. I mean, that must be after the bell, I hope.
Yep, after the bell, 4:05 p.m.
Look, I'm not going to ever bet against the Panopticon, right? So no matter what happens, I think Palantir and Peter Thiel will continue to give lectures on the Antichrist as he becomes the Antichrist himself. But I'm just kidding. I don't know if anybody saw that. He was giving like a lecture series on the Antichrist. It's kind of funny because he's literally trying to usher in the the mark of the beast with all the digital IDs and stuff. So all the 210 calls today are for earnings. Yeah, but they're kind of far away on Monday. I mean, I don't know. What are they trading at? Like you have to deal with the problem is though, if you open them today, you got to deal with that theta over the weekend. So there's going to be, and then also theta plus you're going to have to deal with IV crush after earnings. It's going to be a really hard thing to open a Palantir position right now. Like we'll at least wait for Monday to do it. Bodine, yeah, him or Zuck, yeah, one of them are the robot, is the robot Antichrist. So I know, dude, Lara, Reddit had some good stuff today, but not. I think it was calls actually, right? So kind of would have worked out actually. Kind of just drifted. We had some good drifts. A lot of good stocks. A lot of stocks in the scanner drifted a lot today. Even what was I looking at? CoreWeave came in hot, and they just have been printing calls all day, and they just kind of drifted. But SMCI's got some puts coming in. You said, Jeff, there?
Yeah, they were just
red candle.
Yeah, they were just coming in.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, I thought they had calls today. I guess not. Oh yeah, these just did come in 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, they just now came in. They just started stacking in.
Look at this, folks. Woo! Call it the puts come in, the stock goes down. Let's go to the 3 minute and see how instantaneous it was. So first one came at 242. So literally just like on this candle, they all started flowing in, and now it's dropping lower. What are the prices for SMCI? What was that? What was that one? It was the 31st of October. Oh wow, look at that. They're all at the same price. Okay. $48, 31, $1.43.
48 calls, Oct 31.
48 puts.
Or 48 puts, sorry. Yep.
For like $1.43 right now. They're down. Let's see. Let's see what's the 3 minutes looking at. Oh, that is the 3 minute. 10 minutes down. Hitting there. Hitting on there. Ooh. Why is anything happening? Oh, I'm looking at core weave, aren't I? Darn it. Oh yeah, look at. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong chart. Getting ahead of myself. Oh yeah, look, they're dropping hard. So let's actually look. This is actually 242. There you go. Like right at 242. That's when the first puts started coming in. So right after this. But I mean, it could have been really depending on how delayed. It shouldn't be too delayed, but maybe a couple seconds. But right around when it started dropping off, they were showing up in the scanner. So I kind of like, so speaking of Palantir though, because this is the Fridays are the like monthly
spreads, right?
Spreads where we try and hold on. Palantir could go kind of high. So I expect Palantir to beat on earnings. I don't know if anyone wants to trade this. I'm not going to hold this over the weekend. I don't really want to enter SMCI right now because I'll have to watch it because I don't want to hold over the weekends. I'll be watching it while we're on this, and it might be hard to focus. Plus, it's a little expensive. I mean, it's $1.47, It's not too bad, but it's also like I'd rather just focus on getting some slower moving trades. But I will say this could be a good opportunity here, but it's popping up. It's popping up again. So yeah, we're just gonna sort of forget.
So they're saying for the 31st of October, it's plus or minus $10 on Palantir, which is after earnings, right? It's the option after earnings.
Yeah. So right now it's 184. So let's pull up those numbers. We'll just do the little lines. So 184 to 194. 184 to 174. So if we take a month out, we could have time for it, even if it fails to recover into our profit zone, if we take a debit spread on it. Let's see. Dude, I just had to say this. Did anybody see this? Did anybody catch this news today? Ontario was, I don't even know why we would allow another country to do this, honestly, to run ads against I'm not just if you're a Republican or even if there was a Democrat. I don't think we should allow a foreign country to run ads against a domestic policy of ours from a duly elected government, whether that be on either side of the aisle. I don't know if you saw this though, but Ontario is running these like anti-tariff ads against Trump, talking about this. They took this clip from Reagan talking about, which was actually taken out of context, about how tariffs are bad. And then Trump was like, "All right, well, no tariff negotiations for you. It's going to slap them all on." And then now look at this. Literally like 6 hours later, like, okay, we'll stop the ads. So. I don't know if I have any Canadians in the audience, but no meaning to offend, but
Hey, I'm a fan of Canada right now, and for only one single reason:
Blue Jays.
Thank you, Jeff. We need the Blue Jays to pull a miracle on ice and beat the Dodgers because I can't stand the Dodgers. Anyways, nice for you.
I went to
They play tonight. By the
way, I went to a fight one time and a hockey game broke out. You ever heard that joke? It's a dad joke. It's a dad joke.
That's perfect. Hey, we're both about to be dads, so we got to
practice. I actually saw my very, very first live hockey game in Jacksonville, and they have a sub-pro team.
Uh-huh.
And I guess Morgan and them have a box right there at ringside. And so I was over there teaching the class and said, "Hey, you want to go see a hockey game?" I was like, "Well, heck yeah, I've never been to one."
Yeah.
So we went there. It was great. It was a lot of fun. There wasn't any fights, but it was a good.
Oh yeah, it is fun, man. I
Yeah.
it's hard. I don't know. I'm not a natural. My wife used to be when she was growing up. I mean, she wasn't like when she was a kid. She like figure skated, so she is like skiing, ice skating. She just has that balance, man, with the blades.
Oh yeah.
I look like
That's
a
impressive.
I look like a baby giraffe when I'm trying to ice skate.
You and me both, brother. I
I
can't
can
do it.
ski, but I can't skate.
Yeah, I'm definitely better at skiing, but skating is a whole nother thing. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What is going on here? Palantir. So let's look at this. So if we take, what's the day? The 24th. So if we go to November 21st, we get some nice juicy monthly expirations here. And again, if we're thinking that the expected move by the end of next week is 194, we can take an out of the money. Now, how does IV Crush work if we're doing debit spreads? Because it would be good for us, wouldn't it, if we're doing credit spreads? But
yeah, I mean, right now, if you're looking at the 21st here, right?
yeah,
So you're going to get some crush, but your call and your short call and your long call will probably have the same ratio of crush. So it's not going to do anything.
okay,
So, I mean, then all of a sudden, if we end up at, if we do like a 192.5, 195, and they're up at 200, then all of a sudden we can probably pick up, probably a good 30-40% off that easy. So I'm talking about over that much time. I mean, heck, Monday night, they might be up at 205 and they drop down to 190 and then they move back up again, whatever it may be. But
right.
so, but yeah, I don't, it's not going to affect. Now, if you're just doing outright calls, you're going to get thumped probably.
Yeah, for sure.
Unless it really moves up, but you're still going to have IV Crush. So
for sure. So if 194, let's see if it, when is it? Thursday?
no, it's the third. It's 2 weeks out. It's a week.
Oh yeah,
and a
there
half
it is.
out.
It's Monday. Oh, okay. Oh, it's the 3rd of November. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, I wouldn't take those then, Vladdy. So if we can get like if it goes up to like 195. You said, was it what was the range? Was that what date was that from? You said.
Well, that was from the next Friday's date. This date is at almost $29.
Oh, okay. So since we're doing the monthlies, let's just go. So $29, 184. That'd be 10 or 2013. Is that right?
You got 84
Plus, 213 or so.
Yeah. So if we do it, well, they got 5 wide once you get up there, though.
We could do 210, 215 for 100, and we could make.
That's $1 in it.
It's only $1. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not horrible.
No.
That's 112.
215 for $1.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's one. So all right. So we're gonna do this one. This is gonna be like our Palantir earnings play.
Here we go.
Palantir. This is gonna be a debit spread, folks. So you're gonna pay a debit. You're gonna pay $100, but if it goes to the expected range, so look at this. If it goes to like 213 or so, we're gonna do it. If it goes to 213, we'll be at like on earnings, we'll be at like 133%. If it starts like by earnings, even, but if it goes up after earnings, we're gonna be looking at like a triple or even a quadruple digit, quadruple or a 4x or 5x return. So let's just get the range. So yeah, okay. So we can, we might be able to. I mean, again, Palantir's good, man. They're a solid company. I don't. They're ensconced in the Trump administration. I don't really see how their earnings are very bad. I don't really see how their guidance is bad either. So I like this trade a lot.
Wow, their
Palantir,
all-time high is 190.
you're not even at all-time highs. So what
Yeah,
if we
they're
just get to all-time
pushing.
highs? Let's just look at it. Let's see what happens if we get to all-time highs. At 190, we're going to be like, in just a couple days, we're going to be up somewhere between 25 to 10%. So this should be a good trade for us. I think it's relatively high probability, even though it doesn't say that. But in terms of like spreads, debit spreads, I think it's pretty good. Also, because we're also going for like a big. These days are the ones where we're swinging for the fences. I'm actually upset we took out that I closed out. I think we both closed out that IBM position because I think it would be up a lot right now.
Oh yeah,
I think it
Yeah,
would have
it
gotten
would
us
be.
to that like 200% or so. Should have just held, but okay. So Palantir, gonna buy to open. See this on the top. This is option strat, ladies and gentlemen. How many people we got on, Blake?
we're sitting at 338 right now.
Woo! Welcome everyone. So if
Yeah,
you're not here, then we got a lot of new faces. I use option strat a lot because it has this handy dandy visualization chart. I do not like Thinkorswims. I think it's impossible to read, and I still can't understand it. I am writing out this trade, folks. I just wanted to talk about option strat. I try to talk about that, trying to get people on it. It's a really good software. Buy to open, Palantir, 21 November 25, $210 call, and then you're going to sell to open. The one on the bottom is this one's the buy one, the long one. This one 215 is going to be the short one. There's going to be a bull call spread. So sell to open 21 November 25, $215 call. There you go, folks. Now go ahead. I haven't even opened that in my brokerage right now. I don't know what the price is on it. It should be around a little less than $1. So it's getting even better for us. But let's go ahead and see what we can get filled at.
And it's right down there in the announcements section and pinned to the top for those folks who need to find it. It's right down there.
So what did I say? 210.
What now?
I'm just seeing. Okay, 210. Okay, so I'm getting 98 cents. This is great. Let's see. Buy the 210, sell the 215, debit. Max profit of $402 if this goes our way. All right, I'm filled at 98 cents. So let me know what you guys and gals got. No, this is not an overnight trade. This is going to be like a longer term hold. Like we really want Palantir. This is really an earnings play. I mean, you'll get a little bit of profit if it moves up to like its all-time highs again, which it looks like it's set to do. But we're probably even going to hold it past that because we want to wait for that earnings call to, not next week, but Monday of the week following. And we want it to pop. I think it's going to pop. Wendy got in for 98 cents. Cool.
Jeff got in at 98 cents.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, we're all getting in at 98 cents. It's finally not moving up on me. So.
Oh, Jeff, I meant to ask, is the chat working for you today?
Oh, that's right. You said you're going to give me a new link.
Yeah, check that out. Dave said he might have fixed it for you.
Where are we? We are
That's totally off topic, but
let's look at some other earnings we can do this on, actually. This could be fun.
Isn't Coin coming around the corner, Alex?
Yeah, I saw that. Let's go to the month to see what day it is.
I just resent it for you, Jeff. Maybe it'll work.
Pipe dream. It's a pipe dream.
It is a pipe dream. Absolutely.
And we are smoking pipes. All righty. That didn't work.
I like smoking. I like smoking a good pipe.
Some nice tobacco.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a cigar. Yeah, I'm gonna have a cigar later. I'll tell you what. Be sitting in my garage.
I want a cigar, man. It's been a while.
Come over.
I know. I need to.
Burns asking a good question on this debit spread here. Does he need to own the stock?
No. No. You do not need to own the stock. So normally we actually set a good to cancel order. I don't know, Jeff, if you want to do that, but the fact that we're trying to see what happens after earnings.
Yeah, I think we leave it alone for right now and see what happens. Well, I mean, we can look at it again next week, during profit panel, just to see where we're at. But I think if we can get past earnings, without that thing going down to, 35 cents,
Yeah. Yeah.
then we ought to be all right. I don't know what
Yeah.
would drive it down there except for the Fed or whatever it is, but
Yeah.
Alex, those PLTRs, were those like weeklies or were they quarterlies?
They're the monthlies, November 21st.
Okay. November 21st, monthlies. Yeah, that's why you're not seeing. Someone's not seeing them. I'm like, make sure you're not doing like the quarterlies or something.
Yeah, you should see them. Susie, if you want to do the trade we just sent it out, don't do the single leg. It's a double-legged trade. You're going to get crushed by, especially that far out. You will get crushed by IV. Just if you're okay with that, I don't know why you would be. Take a Palantir put around for basically betting on earnings a week and a half from now, 10 days from now, plus the IV crush that's going to come along with it. That's going to be tough. Oh, Andy, some of you got filled at 95. Good job.
Lou got filled for 95 too.
I know. Yeah, see that. Good job, folks. So your profit's going to be even bigger. It's going to be like $405, your total potential profit, right? If we hit the max value of this spread. Now there's some, we could land somewhere in between here, and we'd be looking at a variety of different payouts. But it looks like 413% if you get filled at 97.50. So you guys are probably at 420 or something. Cindy, there's no target because again, we're waiting. This is kind of like an earnings play. Plus, we're trying to see if it just drifts to this all-time high as well. So usually we do set a good to cancel order on these, just like if we do get a gap up in the morning. But since we're waiting till earnings, we're not going to do that because we don't want to get out of the position before that because that would, that's going to limit the amount of gains we can get. We're going for these Friday sessions are all about these big, multi-bagger spread trades, potentially, hopefully multi-bagger spread trades.
yeah.
Devin, you're reading that backwards, brother. It's November 21st, 2025.
Yeah, the day, the month, and then the year. That's how I type them out like they are in the options chain. That's what it looks like in the options chain.
Well, I'm glad he said that because I was so confused. I'm like, how are you not seeing it? That's why.
Yeah. Why not the November 7th still after earnings? Well, because I think they probably, I don't know. Good question. Because I like it. I don't know. We just did it. I don't know. We'll give it, because like if it drifts higher, the whole purpose of this is the monthly we want to go like 30 days out on Friday sessions. So we give it like, 30 days to play out, but we get a bigger, gain percentage potentially. So that's why we do it that far out. Let's look at some other earnings. SoFi is coming up on Tuesday. Let's see. I mean, we got a lot of earnings plays next week.
You got
Holy cow, it's
Microsoft and
earnings
Meta and
season.
Google also. I mean, get some mags in there.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I just feel like all of these are gonna jump, honestly.
Well, I think Microsoft will definitely jump.
Yeah, so let's look at Microsoft. What's the expected move for next week?
Digging into it right now. Let's see. MSFT for the 31st expiration, $25.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
Well, it's a $500 stock.
Yeah, I guess that's not that much, is it?
Yeah.
$25, so $550.
Yeah, it'll be a 550.
550 and 500. So yeah, we can do a shorter one. Someone asking that, maybe we do, I don't know, maybe we do a month out as well. Let's see what's the monthlies for this at like 550.
21 Nove. That expected move is $34.
Oh, 34?
If you're going out to November 21st.
Yeah. Okay. 34. Interesting. So 59.
So you're going 25, be 55, be 60, the 560. Once you get up, you got a 5 wide, you got a 560, 565. $555, 560.
555, 560. 555. Oh, here it is. 555, 560.
That's $1.08.
What's the let's look at the payout. So not too shabby. Get a 367. What's this little gear? Oh, X dividend date.
Yeah, Burn. All I was saying is you have to have 5,000 in your like. If you use Schwab and you want to do spreads on Thinkorswim, they require 5,000.
Okay, I mean, let's look at. Okay, so this is one. I just want to look at the 31st. Just it's would be 550.
There's one you could look at too, Alex. I know you're looking at Microsoft, but you could also look at Lumen, Lumn. They have their earnings on the 30th.
I don't. What does Lumen do? I know we've traded them a few times, but I don't really know what they do.
They're like internet, like fiber and stuff.
It's a secret society inside of itself.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Well, that's the Illuminati, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, Illuminati.
Illuminati.
You know, it's laundry.
Illuminati. See?
Illuminati.
I don't know. I mean, this is cheaper than the 21st, which is 560. 31st. If we want it to go, I mean, if we want to go up to 550, we're looking for basically a gap up to this level by next week. Let's go here. So that's, what is that, 2 weeks out?
Yeah, 555, 45 is the all-time high, isn't it?
Yeah.
What'd you say potential profit was on that PLTR trade? You said like 400?
It depends on where you got in, but somewhere between 400 to 425%.
Okay.
Oh,
Crystal, you're late on those Ford options. I'm already in them.
Oh, did you play forward
Yeah.
from the scanner or just because?
From the scanner.
Oh, nice. How you doing?
Up 75%.
What? Dude, that's crazy.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes it's not hard. Ford's pumping, just go along with the pumps, you know.
That's right.
I don't know. What do you like, Jeff, better? Do you like the longer 21st? You like the 7th or what? Your choice.
Well, my thought is,
Or the 31st even.
If we come in closer than that, then we're probably going to have to do like the 525, 530 or something like that.
If you come into the 31st.
So that's what I'm thinking.
No, that's kind of expensive though.
No, it's not expensive.
For the 31st, 117. Wait, which strikes?
The 525. Hold on, was it 525? On the wrong deadgum month. There we go. I mean, there's a 525, 527 that you can. Well, that's expensive though. It's $1.13.
31st. Or
yeah, that's the 31st of October, just right after earnings.
Yeah. And not as much good profit potential.
No, not at all. What if we look at the 7th?
120.
And if we do the 30, 32 and a half. There you go. Look at the November 7, or 7 November 25, 530, 532 and a half.
So if it goes up to, my mouse is lagging. What the heck? Plug my computer, maybe that'll help. So we get up. I mean, if we're going by the 7th, we're looking for that expected move after the earnings up to 550. Up to 550. So we could get like 133% for $102. I don't have to worry. Okay, let me just check the 21st one more time. So we go way out on here, the 550 to 555 to 560. If we get up to the 550 mark here, we could still be looking at 100. That's $110. It's more. Gosh, my mouse. I can't do anything with the laggy mouse. What'd you say? What was it? What were we looking at? 525, 527 and a half?
On what date here?
The 7th?
No, on the 7th, I was looking at the 530, 532 and a half.
Oh, okay. That's a little cheaper. And if we get after earnings, you could get like 100% on that.
Yeah, we can get in somewhere like $1.03. Is that right? $1.05?
All right. Well, you like that one more than the longer one?
I actually kind of like the longer one.
I kind of do too.
Now let's sit here and think about it.
Just, it's only a little more expensive, and we also have more chance to let it run. So 555, 560, the 555. Okay, so if you like that one, I kind of like that one too.
Yeah, I mean, you got more of a payout on it because it's 5 wide, and you're paying basically the same price, $1.10.
Yeah, it's a better.
And we have a lot more time on it for it to get up to that 555 area.
Yeah,
basically challenging the all-time high up there at 555.45.
Yeah, right here, folks, for all people who want to see it. All right. Okay, so I'll type that out. Go over here. Yeah, Carlos, did you get into CoreWeave today? That thing was lighting up the scanner, dude. MSFT. What'd you do? Did you win? You should have won. It's been drifting higher up until recently.
$525.11.
Let me just double check. 550, 560 call, sell to open. Okay.
555, right. 560.
555, 560, November 21st, right?
Right.
Awesome. Okay, there it is, folks. I'm going to go ahead and open this one up. Let's see what we do, shall we? MSFT, 21st of November, 550. Oh, it's already teed up. Okay. $1.10. All right, I'm not going to try and push it. Let me know when somebody gets filled, and I'll get filled after y'all, okay? ACN, dog. I don't know. We haven't been trading that. Ooh, Bradenton Bob made 20%. I heard someone got up. It's at 108. All right, let me try and get filled at 108.
Yeah, I had it in at 109 and I got filled. So you ought to be able to get 108 now.
Let's see. Oh, it's at 110 again. I'll do 109. See if I can get in.
And the trade is pinned to the top, and it is down in the announcements.
Dang, Bob made 20% on CoreWeave today. Good job, my man.
Blake, did you see Barbara's comment on YouTube?
No.
She's not getting the chat.
All right.
I assume because she's on YouTube.
Yeah, but I don't see that. She commented on the YouTube stream?
For whatever reason, I see the YouTube chat.
Well, I mean, at least you're seeing a chat.
Yeah.
Thank God. There we go.
Do we have a YouTube chat? I didn't even know we had a YouTube chat.
We are live on YouTube. Oh, now I just seen her. Okay, yeah, Barbara, I got you. I'll send these over to you. Jeff, I'm glad you said something.
Yeah.
Doug, yeah, sorry, brain fart. I thought you were talking about the scanner. Yeah, ACN. It's okay. Some trades don't always go up immediately. Just got to trust the strategy. I got filled at 110 for that, so I didn't feel like waiting. So, hey, I wanted to talk about, I know we had some questions earlier in the day when we started here about silver. We haven't talked about, we talked about them briefly, but, Jeff, you've been trading silver and gold, but silver's, I was looking at this silver trading thing you've been doing. It's really sick. So let's just, you want to give them a brief overview of silver and then show, because like we're in a secular like bull market. I know it's been a little chaotic the past couple of days, but look on the year chart, it's just been crazy. Silver, gold, all the metals.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, the big thing about silver, a lot of times, I mean, everybody's kind of seen what gold's done. Gold's up 63% on the year. It was up 25% last year. I mean, we've had a huge bull run in gold, and silver's been kind of lackluster, but you'll find out that silver really kind of lags behind gold. But once it gets moving on the kind of the end of a kind of a huge super cycle of gold, it'll just take off. And we've kind of been seeing the beginnings of that. I mean, silver was hung around that 38 to 40 area, and then it just shot right up to $53. Now it's kind of pulled back a little bit with gold the past about 4 days here, but everything was making new all-time highs, and they kind of pulled back a little bit. But they needed a breather after the run that they made. Now I think they're poised to kind of move a lot higher. And like I said, I think they're still waiting on the Fed here, and you'll find, and just kind of go into this a little bit, you'll find when they Fed starts to cut rates, we really get an acceleration in both gold and silver alike. So
next week's going to be a big week for the metals.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And in fact, I got the wrong screen here. Hold on.
Yeah, I can tee you up whenever you're ready there. Yeah, you're welcome, Barbara. Just so you know as well, for anybody that's watching on YouTube, there's a link in the chat that I'm going to post one more time. I'm going to be ending the stream on YouTube, and it will be, you'll have to come to the room here in WisePub if you want to stay on.
But yeah, we can
definitely migrate over from YouTube now.
Yes, migrate over. There's that link again. And Naveen's asking that question again. I'll give you Kane's answer. Nobody is going to sell that amount of puts. Like the way he described it is you would literally be commanding millions and billions of dollars. Nobody would ever do that.
Because remember, every contract is 100 shares. So you see 20,000 contracts being sold.
Yeah.
That is